Hey guys, welcome back to my podcast, Life with Dana. In this podcast, I want to tell you about something. The reason why I've started this podcast, not just because of the journey for the grief when I lost my mom, but because I also wanted to talk to you about long distance relationships and I think I've done a few episodes on that as well, to be honest. And the thing is about long distance relationships, today is a good point to talk about it more as well because today is my 1 year anniversary with my husband Kelvin from Nigeria. The fact is that we're still long distance obviously, but we lasted a year and there has not gonna lie to you, no relationships are perfect. All relationships have arguments and disagreements, but if you obviously lost and you wanna make a relationship work, you always have to work towards meeting in person because obviously you're not gonna be you're not gonna be like talking on video calls and texting each other for the rest of your lives. So obviously working towards meeting each other in person and being together and like doing things together. Obviously being in two different countries is not easy, be miles away and like especially countries away it's not easy because I'm in the UK obviously and he's in Nigeria, but if you love someone you make it work. And how we met was like we met on TikTok live a year ago today, and like it changed everything because I've done a long distance relationship before when I was like 15, and that wasn't real because I was just still a teenager back then. But like when I met Kelvin a year ago, I was like I knew instantly that he was a person for me. But what I want to say to you is, guys, that when you are in a long distance relationship, you have to commit to actually meeting the person. If you're not ready for that, if you're not ready for a long distance relationship, they're crying, they're missing each other, and make sure that you are actually communicating, because not just communicating through text, but making sure that you are actually video calling each other, because that is lifeline of long distance relationships. You have to be able to see each other on video calls, on camera, not just texting, because sometimes when you're missing each other and you need that some type of comfort, if that makes sense. That's what I want to do. Like I said, I've done a few episodes of this already, but I wanted to touch on why a long distance relationship is important. And to be honest with you, that yeah, like I said, long distance is possible if you want to make it work. But obviously, that is up to you. Not both. You both have to make it work, not just you. If he's not ready for you, if you're not ready for him, then it's no point and you should go separate ways, because in long term, you're going to be hurting both of you. like it's gonna be hard. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, it's not gonna be hard, because it is. Like it's really easy for people to say, oh, long distance is not possible. Yes, it is. If you actually both committed to each other, and if you both love each other, everything is possible. But what I'm trying to make it clear that it's not gonna be all roses, it's not gonna be always good, but you have to make it fun. You have to plan like date nights and play games, because what me and Calvin do is we find ways to connect. Like sometimes we're not like video calling each other, or not talking on video call. We play. Me and Calvin got iPhones, so we play games through iMessage on Game Pigeon. That's one of the things that we do together. We love playing games together. Well, I love playing games. We're that competitive, so that's one thing that we do. So you have to find something that you both like doing, and including that in your relationship or your marriage. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Another thing is, like I said, date nights, virtual date nights, calls, messages, voice notes. Just making sure that you're actually connecting and letting them know what you are doing, because they're not there and you're not there to see them, but they but like I said, just because he's not there physically, he's always with me, and I know that I'm always with him wherever he is. That's how also what helps us as well, that we are connected through church. Kevin and I, well, are Catholics, and every time I go to church, the mass, I always tell him, and I always pray for him. So that makes us connected too. So yeah.